Hey guys, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to Atlanta Grill Company. Today we're going to fire up the Kamado Joe Kettle Joe and do a low and slow cook and cook a Boston butt. So let's get started. I've got this 9.8 pound beautiful Boston butt here, and what I'm going to do is we're just going to put a nice liberal coat of my barbecue rub on here. And today I'm using just a 50-50 mix of my Man Cave Meals AP Mojo and Pork Mojo, and we're going to get a nice thick coat of this on here. And after I get that completely rubbed and get a nice heavy coat on there, I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes or so to let that adhere, and then I'm going to wrap it up tightly in plastic wrap and let that sit in the refrigerator overnight. This morning I've got a fire started here in the firebox of our Kettle Joe. I've loaded up today with some of the Atlanta Grill Company hardwood lump charcoal and some oak chunks, and then I'm just going to set my slow roller attachment in place here, and then set the center plate for the slow roller in, and set each half of our grill grate right in the top position here. And I'm going to set this guy up to cook at about 300 degrees. In order to bring this guy up to around 300, I'm going to close my bottom vent to about a finger's width to start with, and then I'm going to close the top vent down to the first mark, and we will kind of monitor the temperature as it comes up, and we'll adjust the vents as necessary to settle this guy in at around 300. Our grill is almost up to temp, so I'm going to crack this guy open. We're going to set this butt in place right here in the middle of the grill. I'm going to close it up, and we're going to let this guy cook. And once we're up to 300 degrees or so, this guy's going to take 4 to 5 hours to form a nice bark on it, and we're going to come back at that point and have a look. We are right at the 4-hour mark, and this guy's looking pretty good. The bark is almost where I want it. It's not quite there. I have spritzed this guy a couple times, and I'm going to go ahead and hit it again while we're here, and I'm going to close that up, and we might give this another hour maybe. We'll be back and have a look at it before we go to the wrap. We're here at the 5-hour mark, and I'm real happy with how the bark looks on this. So I'm going to take this off, and we're going to get it wrapped up in foil. One of the things I like to do when I put a wrapped butt back on the grill is set it in one of these quarter sheet pans, and that makes it easier to get this guy back off the grill without puncturing the foil and losing all that liquid. So we're going to cook this guy now till it's tender, which is going to take somewhere between 2 and 3 more hours. We've been going almost right at 7 hours on the nose, maybe just a couple of minutes shy of that, and I just checked this guy a few minutes ago, and boy, it is ready. It is probing super tender. I'm going to take my Javelin Duo Pro here and have a look. Yeah, it's probing about 202 there. And guys, this thing is just butter tender everywhere. It's still a little, maybe just a hair firm there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to give it about 15 more minutes on the grill. Then I'm going to take it off and transfer this to my resting cooler, where we're going to let it rest for at least an hour or so before we pull it, and I'll have you back for that. Okay guys, I had some audio problems there, it seems. I think I've got that corrected. I will show you the video of me pulling this apart without the audio, and once again, here's what we've got. This guy came out perfectly. It's got a beautiful smoke ring. Let me try to, I think I showed some of that in the previous video. So guys, give this a try. Let me know what you think. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Atlanta Grill Company.